guys, and welcome back. I'm Rachel O'Leary, and I've been out here at my 300-gallon minnow tub for a few hours now. It was raining, so I couldn't bring you with me, but weather seems to have broken, and ooh, there's a good one. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about how I collect from this tub, as I do it differently than I do in the greenhouse. Generally what I do is I take any of the floaters and swirl them around the water and slowly lift them out. And then I put them in a holding tub that has water. And that's because the meteor minnows in particular tend to crowd up at the surface, and I don't want to discard any fry. Now this tub has been a weird one this year. As you guys may remember, I got a lot of really bad dragon larvae in here that I had to treat for. I lost some of my adult fish and they just weren't breeding. But luckily for me, this year, the weather has been unseasonably warm into October, so I've gotten almost an extra month having the fish out here. And I'm really pleased to report that it's paid off and I have a bunch of fry. Now it's supposed to get cold by the end of the week, so I'm going to work out here a little bit each day trying to collect these fish. Because this tub is so large, I can't just drain it and grab fish like I did in my small 60-gallon bins or my 80-gallon bins. So I'll simply come out here each day, swirl some plants, collect the fry that I can see, and go on from there. Now the best time of day for me to do this is around 10 a.m., anywhere from 8 till like 10:30, 11. Because of the positioning of the sun, I can see easily into the tub to net out fry. So I'm going to get back to work doing that, and then I'll show you what we've collected so far. Now these guys are not at all shy, so I can generally just place my net right underneath them and they swim into it. And I'll just go around and collect fry wherever I see it. Sometimes I'll gently move some plants out of the way. But for the most part, it's pretty simple. The trickiest part is that because I have so many lilies in here and so many floaters, the fry and the fish just have a ton of places to hide. So it's not always readily obvious where they are. That's a nice one. And again, just like in the inside, these guys, I look for shiny eyes. Now, they used to be called the poor man's neon because when they're young, they have a very bright neon stripe down their side, which I'll show you in a minute. And it makes them a bit easier to spot in the tub than a lot of other species. Now in my little holding container, I've placed some of the floaters just because some of the fry probably just hatched in the last day or so. And they're super teeny and I don't want the adults to eat them. So I'm trying to provide them with places to hide in there as well. Now this tub does have some mosquito larvae. And I also did retreat with the chitin inhibitor about a week ago, and I'm going to do it again before I overwinter the plants, just to try and get a handle on this dragonfly larva. I've never had anything like it, and I'm not sure if it's because I chose not to aerate this tub this year, if it's because species of the dragonfly I had laid their eggs in previous years, and this is the year that it emerged. I really don't know, but in the spring I will repot all these lilies in brand new soil to try and prevent this sort of issue from happening, as well as treating them multiple times before I pack them up for the winter. And we'll go over all of that in a future video. Sometimes when you start stirring things up, the fish go to the bottom, but inevitably within a few moments they come back up to the top for you to catch. Minnows really are, and I am talking about white cloud minnows, really are one of my favorite fish for working with outside because they're so durable, versatile, beautiful, and breedable. Just got like 12 of them in one little scoop, newly hatched dudes. So I'm just going to continue to collect these guys and then we'll take a look. So here's the container, and you can see some of the adults of the long-fin white clouds. And you see some of the teenagers and juveniles and how they have that bright neon green stripe. And then there's all these teeny, 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 tiny guys. So we've collected quite a lot, but I have a feeling there's at least this many more out here. And I'll just stop back out here throughout the day and the next few days to try and collect as many as I can before the weather gets cold. It's supposed to get down to the 60s during the day and the 40s overnight, which will probably be too cold for these guys to do well. Now, another thing that's happened is that I had 850 pounds of aquascaping stones delivered. And I need to clean up the greenhouse in order to unpack that stuff in there, but I'll probably not get to that today. Although sooner is better for the box integrity. We'll have to see how I'm feeling after I get the minnows put away. But for now, we're going to take my minnows and my bucket of water down to the fish room, and I'll keep doing this each day until I don't find any more fish. Since the fish in the outdoor tubs, like the 300-gallon, were being kept basically in rainwater, I've drained this tank most of the way down. I'm going to carry down water from the tubs to add to this aquarium. That way I don't get any sort of osmotic shock to the fish, and over the next couple weeks I can do daily small volume water changes in order to get them back into the tap parameters. Now I've left a ton of guppy grass in here, again because some of those fry are so teeny, I don't want them to get eaten. And I'm going to have to feed this aquarium multiple times each day in order for the small fry to grow out without their live food source like they had outdoors. So I'm going to go grab the water and the fish and we'll add them to the aquarium and take a look. And as you can see, they're nice and fat and have beautiful coloration, especially the yellow on the fins. I really, really love it. And once these guys are acclimated back to tap, I will be moving a good group back into the 150-gallon with their friends. The goal is to be able to raise up all these teeny tiny fry that are all over the surface. And because that's my goal, you can see how many there are. I'm sorry for the light pollution, but that's why I've left this incredibly dense thicket of guppy grass and java fern and all of that. I'm hoping that all these teeny tiny babies will be able to survive. So I'm going to be doing daily water changes as well as feeding heavily in this aquarium to get some growth on these guys as fast as possible. You can see there are just baby fish everywhere, and I'm sure there are at least this many more still outside that I have to collect. Generally, white clouds are my biggest producer, so I was absolutely devastated early in the season when it looked like I wasn't going to get anything, so I'm really, really relieved. They are just, without a doubt, one of my favorite fish of all time, and I'm so stoked that this season wasn't a loss after all. You can see how gorgeous these guys are. Just, I absolutely love them, and I can't wait to add a big group back into the 150. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss my upcoming videos. I'm going to have a whole bunch of stuff going on. And of course, I'll be at the Aquatic Experience as well here in a week or so. And I hope that I get to meet a lot of you there. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are going and who I can expect to meet. As always, thanks for your continued support.